Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Leonardo again. So if you're watching this video, it's because you've already finished writing your literary analysis and now you're looking for the next step. So after you've written your 5 paragraphs, you've got your introduction with your claim, your 3 paragraphs with your claims, evidence, reasoning, and conclusion, and your final conclusion paragraph. Now it's time for you to go back and you're going to self-edit and review your work and you're going to identify C.E.R.C. So, just a brief recap. C.E.R.C, here's Libby from Period 3 showing us her interactive student notebook. Last week on Tuesday, we went over claims, evidence, and reasoning. Our claims were underlined in red, our evidence yellow, and our reasoning was orange. And notice down here, this is where she's done the same thing with a brief paragraph. Then on Friday, if you were absent Friday, you did not get to do this. So here's Mason from 5th period showing us his C.E.R.C. He's got his crocodile, claim, evidence, or eat, rude, reasoning, children, conclusion. So we're using this little crocodile and this little boy that's in this crocodile's mouth to remind us that each of our paragraphs has to follow C.E.R.C. And a strong argument contains claim, evidence, reasoning, and a conclusion or a concluding sentence. Okay? So you have to make sure you have all that, and we're going to use these colors in our document. These colors are very important. Okay? So in my essay, the first thing I'm going to do I'm going to go to my first paragraph. I read over it, I read it aloud to myself. If I find any errors, I fix them. If I see anything that needs to be revised, maybe I need to add a few adjectives, maybe I can describe things a different way. So I have Christopher Paul Curtis writes an engaging account of the life of a young boy named Bud Caldwell. Young is good. I could put preteen. I can put young African American boy named Bud Caldwell. Bud Caldwell is in Flint, Michigan during the Great Depression. Okay. Difficult life, ups and downs. Okay. And if I don't like, maybe difficult, I don't like the word remember, I can go to define difficult in Google in the Omnibox up there. Let's see if I can find, I have tough, burdensome, demanding, grueling, backbreaking, exhausting, wearisome. So I could, if I wanted to revise this here, let's see. I can do wearisome life. I can say harsh life. Okay. All right. So the main thing I want to do this time around is I want to show you how to make sure that you have identified C.E.R.C. So I go to my first paragraph. Okay. Here's my claim. I select my claim. I make the text red. Okay. So now I know I have my claim. One way Bud survives is through lying. Okay. This is my claim. In chapter 2, it says chapter 2, this is evidence. I'm going to make this a darker yellow here so I'm able to actually see it. Okay, he lied, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this was all of my reasoning. So reasoning is orange. And then here's my concluding sentence. Okay, claim, evidence, reasoning, conclusion. There's C.E.R.C. I do the exact same thing here. When it comes to Bud's emotional well-being, he is not thriving, but is simply surviving. That's me mentioning my claim again. Red. Here's my evidence on page 42. All right, here, there. All right, I'm going to keep going here. This rule shows, for example, this is me explaining that. This is going to be what color? Not blue. Not yellow. Yes, orange. And then my concluding sentence, blue. Okay, and I would do the exact same thing down here. Okay, and then let's say you're reading this and you realize, oh, that's not my claim. Now you realize, okay, I need to edit my work. I need to add a claim. I'm not going to go through and do every single thing here. For the most part, I just want you to see the reason why you're doing this so you have a visual representation. So if you're going down and you realize everything is orange, you just explain everything. Well, that means you have no evidence. If you're going through and you realize, oh man, I have a claim, but there's no yellow, that means you forgot evidence. Evidence is essential because your evidence is going to explain the claim. Okay, so it's very important that you have all parts of C.E.R.C. So you have a strong literary analysis. Okay? And then once you're done, next step, peer editing. That will be my next video. As always, if you have any questions, email me, come talk to me. Have a great day.